Welcome back to another episode of That Animated Podcast.
Hi, guys.
If we're not in motion, go to jaltoid.com.
Whoa.
Yeah.
As we're trying to fall asleep last night, Dalton goes, if a mosquito bites your dick, is it technically sucking your dick?
It is. It's sucking your dick.
And then he goes, is it cheating? And I said, no, Dalton, that's assault.
We got assaulted.
It was unconsensual, Dalton. What do you mean? Was it cheating?
Oh, my God.
And then
I'm sorry.
that just uttered in the middle of the night. What?
And then you just started laughing of all the scenarios.
I know.
And you're like, we have to bring this up on the podcast now.
Literally,
So answer down below. If
Is
a
it-
mosquito bites your dick, is it sucking your dick?
and then that really made me think about things. I'm like, what if it bites your balls? Would you get a sperm? Like one? Would it get at least one sperm?
It would have to both get your. Oh my God! Ow! That would hurt.
It would
a
really
lot.
have to puncture teeth.
Yeah.
That's a big ass mosquito.
What if
What if
it injected the sperm into someone else?
Okay, that's enough.
Or it crawled into somebody.
Ew! What do you mean? Like it crawls into your pee hole?
Yeah, and then dies, and then a baby comes out.
Dalton, what? A baby comes out.
What do you
Why does
do
a
in
baby
that
come out?
situation?
What do you wait? Whoa! What do you mean a baby comes out?
Yeah, if the mosquito flies into somebody.
Oh, so that one mosquito sperm is
Yeah.
enough to literally. Do you realize where it would have to inject?
Yeah.
It would have to crawl all the way up,
Yeah.
right
And then
into the
you'd be
egg.
like,
It has to do the job of the egg. Dalton,
I'm sorry.
what do you mean?
Hey, you brought it further. I just asked if it was
I
sucking
didn't bring
dick.
it
You were like,
further.
what if it serves out a sperm?
And
then I
then
went
it
with that.
accidentally impregnates somebody?
Accidentally. Yeah,
Dalton,
probably.
What do you?
I don't know. What if that's
why
like-
do you have a problem with accidentally?
What if
do you mean?
mosquitoes
It does
got
it on purpose?
No, listen. What if mosquitoes got genetically modified
Oh my god!
to do this task, and
No.
it's just in their DNA? Like
That's
first find
okay.
DNA,
First of
then
all,
spread.
Who's doing this to the mosquitoes? Second of all, why? That sounds extremely inefficient. I'm pretty sure the mosquito would die once it gets up your vagina because
Yeah, it's
of
a
like all your
sacrificial lamb,
freaking
basically.
acids.
You're
Why don't you
sacrificing
just
it.
have normal sex?
Because I don't know. People aren't doing it.
Where aren't they doing it?
Oh, the birth decline in the U.S. There you go.
Huh?
We're-
Because we
we're
don't want to have
experiencing
babies. I wanna
similar
have
to
a
what
baby.
Japan was experienced. They had they peaked in culture, and then people just stopped having babies.
Yeah, and they started getting married to Hatsune Miku in their
Yep.
their
There you go.
3DS.
See, that's going to be us in the future. All the Zoomers and Alpha, they're all going to have digital girlfriends.
They're gonna have mosquito girlfriends.
In fact, they probably still have that. They already have them, I bet. They have that they have those apps with you're talking to AI. And you've been they've had those chatbots since before.
oh, are you talking about the new
ChatGPT.
AI chat bots that are like dirty talking with people?
They've had those since before ChatGPT.
Yeah, but they're like more intense now. And even even the character AI sites that aren't meant to get dirty still end up getting dirty because of what we've been training them to do.
Oh my God. Weren't we trying to talk to Peter Griffin once? And he was just being really silly.
Yes, actually.
He was like, oh, Brian. Like he just said that out of nowhere or something.
Brian has entered the room. And is Brian here with us now?
No, I'm just saying hi to Brian. Because that's my generative text. It just goes to Brian randomly. Sometimes it's Lois. Sometimes it's Stewie.
I remember what I did with an AI. What was supposed to be like a sexy AI, but it was like a horror thing. It was like a horror sexy AI,
What?
right? I just started beating the shit out of it. And it kept trying to like turn it around on me.
Oh,
and I
yeah?
would just
You're going to hit me?
I would just keep making it worse and worse. Like, I fold you up into origami and crush you with my spiky cleats.
It's just going to say something in response to that. Like, ooh, the cleats.
I just wanted to
crush my bones.
Oh, yeah. It just kept screaming in agony, actually. I think.
Oh, my God.
It would just keep screaming.
You're literally tormenting a bot.
It was trying too hard. Then it pissed me off. So I would just yell at it in all caps. And it was trying to kill me in a sexy way or something. And I killed it. I beat the shit out of it.
Is that cheating? Like if you're talking to a sexy chatbot, is that cheating?
Ooh. That's a good question.
That's actually a really good question.
I feel like is that that also begs the question, should you be telling your if you have a partner, should you be telling your partner if you're like sexy AI chat botting?
Oh my God. I mean,
I feel like it
depends on the relationship.
Yeah,
honestly.
maybe that's something you'd want to communicate.
Because
but I feel like you also wouldn't because you're embarrassed, but like there's something's got to be said there,
yeah.
You know?
Like if they don't know about it, it's like maybe they should know about it. It's just like at the end of the day, it's a chat bot, and like if you're just playing around with it, it's not a big deal. But I think it becomes a problem when it's like you don't understand the difference between like affection and a chat bot.
Yeah,
like it starts to blur the lines.
If you're really into roleplay, it could be a good roleplay partner until it wants to fuck you in like the second sentence.
Oh my God. Is that really like the roleplay ones just try to like romance you?
Yeah, they try to get you pregnant.
What? They don't.
Yeah. If you're a guy, pregnant.
I'm not going to lie. I can't think of a lot of scenarios where people roleplay outside of that, like online.
No, there's a lot. Okay, listen, especially when I was younger, we did a lot of role playing. And it's just like scenarios and fun scenarios. What? Well, okay, like it did go bad.
See, there you go. It goes there. That's where the chatbots always go there. Because you always go there. Everyone always goes there.
I got a question because, like, when I was in junior high, and I did a lot of like role playing with friends, right? Girlfriends, you know. And it would just, hey, do you wanna do a lemon role play?
What the hell does lemon role play mean?
Oh man.
What did you just say?
How many of you know? How many of you don't know? Raise your hand if you were a lemon head.
Go tell the class.
Well, like you would have your OC, right? And then you would have the character that your OC is into, of course. And so sometimes it would be like a 2-layer role play because for you're being your character, but you're also being the guy, you know, the dude for the friend. So there's like 2 stories going on and they're doing the same thing for you. They're being their character and they're being the guy for you. And you're trying, you know, you're just trying to write a really good immersive story about banging each other's characters.
Oh my God. In an attempt to prove that this doesn't happen. You have just gone into detail on how this happens. You're like, what? It's not like everyone does that. You have do you have any experience where the group of friends didn't devolve into that?
Into dirty role play?
Yeah.
You and your gal pals?
Any experience where it didn't happen, Emi?
When I was younger and I really didn't want it to happen. Oh my God, I actually have a story about that.
Right, but that means they tried to.
Yes.
See, that's my like point.
We're all just like roundabout sexting.
That's
exactly what it is. It's roundabout sexting.
Listen. There are probably people out there who legitimately roleplay online.
Yes.
And are
plenty
confused. Like, wait, are you telling me most people are freaks when they do this?
There's no way that if you're into role playing, you don't know about the freaks.
Right. But what I'm saying is they probably didn't realize that the majority of people were like that. Because I do not talk to anybody.
Well, you were not in the same realm as me.
Okay, but everyone I've talked to about role playing,
they
all talk about romancing. All of them. Not a single person has ever talked about it and not brought that up. So what I'm saying is there's probably this vanilla group of people out there who it's just not on their mind. They literally just play like Dungeons and Dragons, and that never comes up. And then when they talk to other people, they realize it's really common for it to devolve into sexting, basically.
Doesn't that make for like a weird friendship, though?
Yes! Yes, that does! That's weird! Oh my God.
But like it was so common.
I'm reacting like that because I can't imagine how embarrassed I would be if that was my friends. Like,
it's totally different for you, though. I was in like the weeaboo art community.
Oh my gosh.
Like I had Chupacabra OCs, I had Tokyo Mew Mew OCs, I had Pokemon OCs.
See, if that
and
was
they were
my
all
friends,
banging.
they would just make fun of me until I was out of their life.
Like I had a friend that I made a guy character for, a guy Pokemon OC, and they got married. And they had like a bunch of kids, and we would role play those.
Oh my God!
Those
Does
conceptions.
That mean you made babies with your friend?
Oh my God!
Role playing guys.
And me and that friend were really close too. Like we would play Animal Crossing City Folk when you had to use the weird like mic thing that came. It didn't come with it. You had to buy it separate to do Wi-Fi
Which one's
stuff.
City Folk?
The Wii.
Oh, I didn't play that one.
Really?
Yeah, that's like the one I just didn't play because
that one was the most like Wild World.
I don't remember why I didn't play it. I think we owned it.
Really? What?
It might have been the Wii remote. I really like.
You could play with the nunchuck too. Like you could move around with it.
I really
was not
hated the point
Wii
of the Wii. I don't know if that's like common with people, but
no, the controls did suck.
It's a gimmick. It's fun to do sometimes.
Yeah, and that gimmick went far here.
It's not a game mechanic to me. It is not a way to go through menus. It's not fun. I don't like that.
Especially if you have like a shaky hand or you're like far away and the sensor doesn't see anything. You're in a dark room.
I don't mind it for like the novelty of it. It was nice.
Yeah. Bowling.
Especially if you're trying.
My parents loved the bowling. So did my whole family loved
like,
Wii bowling.
Stuff like that where the game was entirely the gyro and the physics.
Yeah.
Fine. Like those were fun, but I was expecting to do that. When you're playing like Zelda, Animal Crossing, Mario. No. Do not do that. Controller only, please. Like, I hated the stars in Mario Galaxy. Drove me nuts.
Oh, the ones that you could like throw and fling?
All of it. The whole
them?
thing. I refused to use it. I didn't collect stars
But
that way. And no, I just have someone else sitting with me. Like, hey, you collect
like
the
when
stars.
we played it.
You collect them, bitch.
I did do that for you.
I'm not collecting the stars.
Call me bitch again.
Oh my God, stop. I only did, like, there were some things you had to aim for because you had to like feed the little things, but I hated it, man. Just give me a base game with nothing crazy. Just press the button, it does it.
Poke Park for the Wii was ghastly to control. It didn't use the pointer or anything. You had to hold it sideways and move with the D-pad.
You had a nunchuck.
The Wii the nunchuck didn't work.
That was a 3D game. Like,
yes, you've seen me play it because I've emulated it. I own it, so I'm allowed to emulate it. But I was emulating it, and being able to actually use a controller changes everything about that game.
That's actually extremely stupid.
It really sucked. It cramped my hand, even though my hands are tiny enough. Like, the Joy-Con is perfect for my hands, but like having to hit those buttons all the time to move, the D-pad on the Wiimote was terrible too. So
it was not that good.
Don't make a D-pad one piece. Don't do that. I hate that.
Oh, yeah, do it kind of like PlayStation does if you have to, where it's like flexible piece of plastic where you can not press like up and down at the same time, but bottom and left is easier.
What's your favorite controller?
It depends, because I currently like the Xbox controller I have for my computer.
Yeah, we have those. They're really nice.
I find the PlayStation controllers to be very ergonomic.
Like PlayStation which?
4 and up.
PS4?
Yeah, 1 to 3, it's like they're getting there, but
I don't remember what the PS3 controller looked like. I only really remember PS1 and PS2. Or PSX.
PS3 looks the same.
Oh.
They pretty much use the same design until the PS4 when they came up with like the boomerang controller. That's what I call it.
I guess it is kind of like a boomerang.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it just depends because the Xbox controller works really well with my computer.
Yeah.
But I do like the feel of the
that is
PlayStation one still. But it's the drivers for it suck. It's too much of a setup and not a lot of things just work with it. So I just go for the Xbox usually, I think.
I have
just
nostalgic
for simplicity.
glasses, and it's the GameCube for me.
Okay, GameCube controller works really good for GameCube games.
Yeah.
Because it was designed for it.
Yeah.
But it is a terrible controller.
Yeah. Oh.
Like the
Everyone
D-pad
is this discourse?
Well, no, the D-pad on that controller is
that one sucked. I never touched the D-pad.
Right, but it frustrates me to see something physically on a controller that is functionally useless.
Yeah, that one also sucked real bad.
Could have gone to anywhere. Hell, they could have just moved the other analog down there and made the top like another set of buttons that could double as a D-pad.
Thinking about the way that the rubber would rip off of those.
Oh, yeah.
And then reveal the like octagonal pointy thing.
Reason why those fell off for me was Mario Party.
Yes, that is for everybody. That shit hurts your hand. They tell you not to do that, but in Mario Party games, when you gotta like swirl things,
yeah,
you're gonna use your.
They tell you not to do it because you'll break the controller.
And it hurts your hand. Oh, speaking of Mario Party.
I have a very rapid press. I can press really fast.
Yeah, he's really, really good. He will beat anybody in the mashing button game.
Oh, yeah, nobody can beat me.
Nobody can. We had a friend get really, really close.
And he was like, you're messing with me. No. No, that was one of those moments where I was like actually trying and he got really close and I was just like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. But I let him think that I let him win.
What? Wait, he didn't win, though.
No, that he came close. I mean, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're a bitch.
I let him think that, but actually he did get close in that moment.
Oh, I see.
But I think it rattled his confidence to think that I was messing with him like that. So.
It did.
Oh, man.
Anytime I have a game that asks me to mash, I'm like, Dawn, can you do this for me?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we've talked about that before. Y'all mentioned that we talk about things that we've already mentioned. We're old people.
So listen.
Grammy and Grampy tell the same stories.
I will say this. We were going through some like health things at the beginning of the podcast.
Oh yeah, we sure were.
It's possible I forgot some things, like literally, because of what I was going through. I don't want to talk about it, but that's about how much we're going to go through. So I'm fine though.
I'm fine.
Doing good. But those episodes are kind of a blur for me.
You are a little sick today.
Yeah. Allergy season hit. So.
But he drank some soup and now his nose isn't stuffy. Like right before this, he was.
Oh, I took nasal spray too.
Like this.
Yeah, if I ever sound like this for some of the episodes, I don't know what to do. If I'm ever like that, it's because I've exhausted all of my like tools to stop my nose from sounding stuffy.
He gets such bad allergies. I feel so bad for him.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's sad for you.
I'm like used to it at this point.
Well, yeah.
I wake up with like the driest mouth and it's like goes all the way down my throat. And then I'm like hacking up not just chunks of mucus, but strings of mucus.
Oh my God, that's
yeah, it's disgusting. This is my life, so you have to listen to it. It's like strings of mucus, and then I pull them out of my throat, and it's disgusting. I know. I hate it. But that's allergy season for me.
I don't even like blowing my nose. Even when I was little, like I would cry if I had to blow my nose. I hated it. It would make me gag. It make me want to throw up.
Yeah.
And it would get all over my... I still struggle with blowing my nose. Boogies are gross. I really don't like boogies. Anything to do with them.
Listen, I hate it too. I wake up every morning in allergy season and gag.
Yeah.
Gag on it.
It can just be allergy season whenever for you too.
Not really. It's the fall and the spring.
The
fall is worse than the spring. The spring is a lot easier.
And you really didn't have too much trouble in the summer, so.
No, the summer's fine.
Huh. Summertime.
That's why I hate it, because Some of my favorite weather I can't be out in, otherwise I flare up. Like the really nice, like, oh, you could wear a jacket or not. It's optional.
Oh, that's the best.
That's the best like temperature for me.
Guys, I live in hoodies. I love hoodies more than anything. They're so comfy and cozy, and you get an extra pocket. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
The big pocket?
Nothing wrong with that.
Do you like the zippy ones?
No.
Or I like
pullovers.
I feel like the pullover stuff falls out of my pocket easier.
Oh, really? I always keep my hands in there. It's a nice place for me to just default my hands. Honestly, I think hoodies are like comfort clothes. Does that make sense?
Yeah, especially the ones that you like pull over and you don't have to zip.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Those are my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
I literally said pullover.
I'm sorry.
Dang.
You know, I don't listen and
Yeah. He listens to me sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes with them big ol' ears.
Hey, they're cat ears. They're very sensitive.
I want to poke them. Like I want to put my ear. My ear? I want to put my finger inside them.
Hey, cat ears. You don't do that. You're gonna hurt your cat by doing that.
I'm gonna hurt you?
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt you.
You wouldn't stick a finger in your ear and just go.
Yes, I would.
You wouldn't want me to do it.
No.
See, exactly.
You can't. I'm wearing headphones. He just went to.
No, I didn't.
He did.
No, I've been sitting here. They saw me.
He's very devious.
They saw me just sitting here.
He's got phantom hands. You know the hands are missing because they're like Haunter's hands, which is really nice for me.
Do I mean Ghastly?
No, Ghastly does not have hands.
Yeah.
Haunter has hands.
Okay, but
And they float.
okay, I didn't know that's what you were saying.
That's the point.
Sorry.
That's the best part. I love Haunter. I love Haunter and his big tongue and his creepy ghost hands.
Sounds like we're getting back into the role playing.
I'm sorry, no!
So is that what you were
No,
role
no, no, no,
playing?
no, 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 no,
I think we're hitting a bad memory.
no, 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 no.
Uh-oh.
No, there's no bad memory.
You just
I've
don't,
said all that I wanted to say.
you just don't want to talk about role playing as Haunter.
I didn't role play as Haunter. I did have a Haunter OC though once.
See?
But I didn't role play with him. It was like a Animal Crossing. This was a group on DeviantArt when we used to do like, I don't know if it's still a thing because DeviantArt Extra sucks now, but there used to be like themed groups where people were like, okay, this is like Pokemon but Animal Crossing, or this is an anime school or something, and they have times when you can submit your form with your character and be accepted or not, and then there's like events and you draw your characters together doing stuff. It was a lot of fun. I miss groups like that. But I had a Hunter for a Pokemon group, and he was like a butler type, whatever. You hate that. You hate that because it's cliche, and I remember that.
Yeah, I hate like...
Ghostly butler.
Like...
Ghostly wearing nice clothes.
There's just something about the attraction of formal attire for the sake of formal attire that I don't get.
I love it. And when you wear formal attire, it literally fucks me up.
Like, I understand how people like it. I just think it's a cliche to like it.
So?
I don't know. And
it's
like I wore a nice suit. Are you gonna take me more seriously now?
Yes.
That's how I feel with
literally
suits.
Yes, I will.
And like your obsession with the Joker.
Ah!
That was basically me cringing at like incels before incels.
I feel like the Joker is slowly getting ruined for me. I was always a Joker girl, and Dark Knight came out. I do still like him.
Crazy people were the inspiration.
I like it. No, no, it's more so when people in real life start to like pretend they are him, and then I'm like, stop.
And you realize how cringe the character is.
No, this is. I told you this before. There's a difference between the fictional villain and someone trying to act like
I just really like giving you a hard time.
I know.
And if anyone is listening and you feel like I'm giving you a hard time, good, I'm giving you a hard time.
I like it. Why do you think I've been with him for this long? Yeah. Because I don't like it?
Yeah. Huh. Some of our teasing is fun.
You'll get people in the comments. The baby white knights are showing up because they're like, if that was my girlfriend, I would never do that.
I would stand up
flexing.
for her. I would do this. It's like, okay, cool.
Cool, dude. Wow. You want a little golden star sticker?
Yeah. Someone was like, I'd commit crimes for women. It's like,
oh,
they don't actually find that
they
attractive.
don't want that. Don't do that.
They
Don't
don't.
commit crimes, dude.
I stole this for you.
No,
And they'd be like, oh.
I don't want it. Take it back.
Return it.
Return it.
Oh
yeah, I feel like that's part of what made me quirky in high school, because I was sure quirked up in high school. Was the fact that I was so obsessed with the Joker, it became my hyperfixation. I had this huge like Joker t-shirt. I was like swimming in it, and I would wear that to school.
It was just a phase.
I guess he's
Were you
still kind
sad
of
when
stuck
Heath
with
Ledger
me.
died?
He died before the movie even came out, and
So
I didn't know about him.
You're like, oh,
Heath
who's this
Ledger
guy?
is
Looked him up.
completely
Oh, he's
different.
dead already?
He's completely different to me than the Joker. Like, they are not the same to me at all.
I mean, yeah, he's an actor.
I know that. Oh my God. What I mean is like, I see Heath Ledger and I can't see the Joker at all. I see the Joker. I do not see Heath Ledger at all. He is like a completely different being. Completely.
I mean, he doesn't walk around wearing makeup.
I'm going to hurt you. He doesn't walk around at all, Dalton. He's dead.
You're right.
There was a video of him doing sick kick flips and like not roller skating, skateboarding as the Joker, because he was really good at skateboarding, I guess.
Oh
Heath
my
Ledger.
God.
So there's
That's
just video
kinda
of that,
funny.
like behind the scenes of him skateboarding around. Hit me, Batman. And he's just skateboarding.
That's
He was
ridiculous.
a skater boy. She's a
How did they get so much
boy.
out of him before he died? Like, why? Like, how
do you
is he skateboarding as the Joker?
Yeah.
Like,
What do you mean? How did they get somebody? He was just living.
right, right. But they like had him doing so much stuff as the Joker.
They
and
didn't
then,
have him do that. He was just doing it.
right, exactly. That's my point. They have so much footage
So
of him
much
doing that
content
stuff.
of the Joker.
Yeah, like
They, you know how they dub over in movies? Like you have the raw when you're saying the line in the movie, and then like there's dubbing over for clarity.
yeah.
They wanted to do that for him, but they couldn't because he died. So they just used all the raw stuff.
And then let other people kind of fix the context if it was needed.
I don't know. I don't
That's
know
what
that
I would
far.
have
I
done
just
as a
know.
director, honestly. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, and that movie was filmed in Chicago. That made me feel even closer
Yeah.
to the Joker.
We were watching a video where someone walked into an abandoned building in Chicago and like, whoa, it's like the Dark Knight. I'm like, yeah, you're in Chicago.
That's like going into California.
Whoa, it's like Grand Theft
GTA!
Auto.
Whoa!
It's GTA.
Whoa! You walk into the woods. Whoa! It's just like Red Dead Redemption. Whoa!
Whoa. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Anyway, guys.
Oh, is it over?
Yeah, we've got to get going, but comment down below. We have a lot of things that we mentioned in
Oh, we
this
discussed,
episode.
yeah.
Do you think mosquitoes can suck
Oh
dick?
my God!
Did you go through some weird role playing too? Bots, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Talk down below. We're there.
I love reading
Website or
your comments.
YouTube
You
or
freaking
whatever we're on.
weirdos.
We'll see you next time.
Okay, bye.